He molested my kids. He's been convicted, and he is in your area. And
what?
I said, oh, shit.
So what do you think he was doing? Getting kids to go look at the bikes and then...
I had no idea. And I said, oh, my God, we bought a bike from him. He sells kids' bikes. He's right down the street. She goes, I know. And I'm warning people. Here's a flyer.
And good for that lady.
Hey, and I'm telling you, no less than 48 hours, them essays went down there, issued some street justice, beat his ass. I swear, this is on my mama. Beat his ass, took his truck and his dog.
Which at the end of the day, I kind of am grateful for people that'll handle
and
some
then
shit.
When he got out, he was talking to us and he goes, can you believe what they did to me? And I'm thinking, nigga, you know, gives a fuck what they did to you.
And here's the most disturbing thing, and actually this makes things go full circle to Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, all that. This lady we know, like, these parents and that Abducted in Plain Sight fucking documentary, they're so fucking stupid, dude. It's like, how in the fuck did you not have a red flag go up that dude's sleeping with a fucking 30-some-year-old guy in his room, dude? You know what I mean?
Story you told me to watch, and you said you had to turn it because it was the most gullible family in the world. That's the fuck what I
Abducted in Plain Sight. I had to turn it off, dude, because I was like, these people need it. They're bitching about this dude, and they deserve to go to jail too because they were just so fucking stupid, man. I couldn't watch it, bro.
And you're in a room with my kid and all this shit. I'm down the hallway. Just no. But you want to be on. You want to be a stage parent. You know, you want to be their first. Just.
I think at the same time, I feel bad for the parents because you don't want to have to fucking sit back and actually realize that you were that fucking stupid that your kid got molested. Does that make sense? Yeah. Which is how that person we know is, I think. She's in denial that she's fucking done her daughter a disservice and didn't fucking look out for her all the time and has led a certain lifestyle that's led to her daughter being this way and being okay with it and not having self-worth and a self-fucking realization that, hey, I can't be running around with a fucking grown adult dude and letting him do this to me. You know what I mean? This isn't right.
The problem is men, us. We create this market. We create this market with our dicks.
Nigga, you on that Captain Marvel shit.
I'm dead serious.
No, I'm just kidding.
We create the market for women. Ain't no women going around buying them. We create the market with our dicks. We do. Our sexual variety, how we just want to, get it in.
Oh, well, to bring it full circle again, well, we're made in God's image, so is he a fucking misogynist piece of shit, too?
Somebody told me, David, you say some fucked up shit, and I said, I don't think about it, it just pops in my head.
No, I know I made the Captain Marvel joke, but I agree with you, like, we do,
We're creating this market, man.
I agree.
It's what?
But
89% men market.
Case in point, I just seen Paige Van Zandt on Twitter showing her titties off, fucking shooting a Sports Illustrated fucking thing, the swimsuit edition. This is the smallest bikini, blah blah blah, and it's like, oh, but then you get mad at us for looking, but you're putting it out there too.
I'm like, damn well your boy looking at that shit. That's why you're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get mad at the shit. You know what you're doing. Damn well.
Like Dave Chappelle said, you might not be a whore, but you're wearing a whore's uniform, and then you get pissed when we try to fucking go at you, I don't know why dudes act like this towards us. Fuck, man, your titties are popping out your turtleneck. You know what I mean?
That's some fucked up shit.
It's true, though, dude.
You know what, though? I said in this climate...
I can't blame them, and I can't blame us, dude. Like, this is the way we are. We're fucking made to fucking be attracted to bitches, And they're directly made to fucking be attracted to us as well and try to put it out there a little bit, dude. You know what I mean?
What death is. I don't know what taxes is, but I know guys love girls and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God. I can't explain a lot of shit to you, but I know one thing is for certain, man. Guys like girls.
And you know as well as I do that chicks are just as filthy as us, dude, because we would be at a certain spot with a bunch of women and me and you be hearing some loud shit, dude. And I was like, me and you would be cracking up because it's like, I've never heard girls be this honest, dude. You know what I mean?
Of a woman who's completely honest, and if guys knew how nasty they chicks was, they would run and grab their pillows and suck their thumbs. If you knew how nasty your fucking chick was, our women can be, you would grab your pillow, suck your thumb all night, and wish the world was okay. It's crazy when you get around women and they start talking about the shit that they like. You're like, these bitches is worse than me.
Yeah.
They are horrible.
But I think that's what's dope, too, is when you find that chick that just wants to do that stuff with you. You know what I mean?
I swear,
not be throwing that butt around to everybody, dude,
She be calling some shit out on TV. She be like, oh, no, she's like this, she's that. And then the shit come on later on the line. I'm like, hey, yeah, you were right about that. It's just fucking crazy.
Well, it's in our nature to want to be liked as well. You know what I mean? We want people to like us. You want to fucking have somebody tell you, hey, you look good, man. You know, Stan was saying, you know, he dropped all that weight, and he said it feels nice to have somebody say, hey, you look great, man. You know? Not that he does it directly for that, but yeah, it feels good, dude. You know what I mean?
How many ever got said to him, hey, you're not as fat as David. Like, you know, good job, buddy. You're doing great.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That shit's crazy, though, dude.
Hell yeah. But I tell you what was unexpected. I talk shit. I said I didn't care to watch that Derek Lewis-Santos fight.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I just, you know, I don't know. I just didn't care to watch it. That shit was dope.
It was really good.
It was dope. The way Lewis played possum, or he was probably really hurt. But the way
he's definitely hurt, and I definitely think he knew as soon as this dude comes in, I'm gonna throw an overhand real quick.
I wish more people would lay and pray like that when they're hurt. Like, I know I'm hurt, but when this guy come, I'm throwing a kitchen sink at his ass. That was a dope fight. That shit was dope, man.
That guy's a likable guy too, man. You know?
You seen the flood video, right?
Yes, absolutely, dude. I was just telling Lex about it last night. I said, this guy right here, you have no idea. Like,
because he took care of the rebel flag for him.
He's genuinely like a nice guy in real life as well. You know what I mean? I think that's why he's so likable, you know?
I don't know why. Was it fatigue? Because it's been UFC fights every weekend and shit. You know, we watch a lot of fights. I don't know if it was fatigue. Or
this weekend was so crazy as far as fights go, dude. Man. We watched ONE FC, we watched Glory, and we watched the UFC this weekend. Like, that never happens, you know what I mean? And I did a deep dive on Ben Askren in ONE FC.
Yeah, you see some shit in there, huh? That ring is big, isn't it?
I also say, yeah. And what I like about ONE FC is they do kickboxing in the cage.
Did you see them?
You've been saying that for years too.
They did kickboxing with 8-ounce gloves.
Oh really?
Yes.
I didn't realize that.
It was crazy. I was like, oh, this is dope. It's like watching an MMA match among two dope kickboxers.
No, but Lex and I were watching it, and I was tripping how like it went from MMA to kickboxing, because I was like, why are they splitting them up? And then I realized on the bottom it said kickboxing or whatever. And I was like, oh shit, this is a kickboxing match. Okay.
Fucking dope, huh? It was some good fights on.
And then me and you watched that other black dude fucking just doing straight up Thai shit.
Oh yeah, that Charles Johnson.
And that dude elbowed that dude into another planet, bro. Flat, dude. He snatched him, dude. It looked like Brad Pitt on Snatch when he got knocked out and he went completely flat in the air. That dude hit the ground and then got up, though. I give him credit.
That black dude we watched yesterday that came out to bust down Tatiana.
Yeah. I wanted to see him lose so bad.
He was nice. He was dope.
Yeah, but I just hate that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was some shit.
That's something I like about that ONE FC too. It's like it seems a little more respectful than UFC has been lately. Like it's not so much WWE is what I'm saying. Like I'm kind of getting sick of that shit, dude. You know?
Yeah. That's one thing about talking shit is that you gotta get in there and fight that guy.
That's what's funny too. I enjoy the shit talking a little bit. Like I want those dudes not to fucking just sit there and suck each other's dicks like Rumbles did with fucking Cormier, you know? I'll get you next time, champ. Can't wait, bud. You know, like, nah, I want you to be a little bit like, fuck that guy, you're getting your fucking ass whipped, dude. I want some surety, like my fighter to be sure of himself, you know what I mean?
Get in there and whip this dude.
Yeah, which is why I kind of like Dominic Cruz a lot, because he says things clever, you know? Like Lex said he watched that interview with him and TJ where he was like, I'm not even going to talk to you anymore. He's like, that's why we're here, you dummy. You know what I mean? I like it when they're clever, but I don't like it when they shit talk and they just sound like two morons talking back and forth. Like TJ and Cody, that shit was whack. You know, Cody's sitting there running around the fucking gym having people hold him back and shit like a fucking bonehead, dude. I don't need that shit. You know what I mean?
That's my boy. He can't. Oh man, 3 knockouts. That's my boy Cody. Damn.
Yeah, what's he gonna do?
Shit. I don't know. Go to kickboxing or do something. He may ready to do something. I don't know, man.
Lex was telling me Dana White said, you know, I respect the fuck out of him for biting down on his mouthpiece and fighting the way he does, but also like you got to start getting W's, dude, or you're gonna fall off. You know. Think about anybody else in the UFC. If he didn't have the status he does, they probably would lose their contract after 3 losses. Man. That seemed like the known thing. It's like if you lose 3 in a row, you're probably not getting re-signed. You know what I mean? Because think about it, they only fight 3 fights a year probably. So when your shit comes back up, you ain't getting no fucking contract again.
And you can't throw him down too far because he'll dust a lot of the guys underneath him. It's just that, man.
Maybe he needs that, get his confidence back, you know what I mean? Maybe he needs a number 15 guy and just fucking... But that's the thing about the UFC, too, which I respect, and then it's like, come on, a little bit, is they throw you the fucking wolves no matter who you are, dude. I mean, look at Lawler and Askren. It's like, yeah, you ain't getting no warm-up. Conor Khabib, you ain't getting a warm-up from being off for 2 years. Right back in the fire, dude. John Jones, too, you know?
That's where talking shit went wrong. Habib was beating his shit out of God. Huh? Talk now, huh?
It's all business.
Talk
He's
now.
like, no, it ain't. Yeah.
Ooh-wee, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care to see him fight him again.
Dude, that bummed me out, too. I fucking heard that Cowboy fight's not happening, dude. Did you see what Cowboy fucking hit him up with?
Nah.
Fucking quit being a bitch, pretty much, and sign the contract, bro.
They want the main event or some shit.
I understand that, dude. I mean, Conor, if anything, he's earned that to be a main.
True.
And this is what I was telling Lex. More than any title fight, I would pay for that fucking pay-per-view, dude.
Yeah,
I want to see that more than any fight right now, honestly. Conor and Cowboy, fuck, dude.
Sometimes belts don't matter to me. I just want to see a good fight. I don't care who's champ or not, man. Get it, listen. I think this guy's wrestling. I'll be better than your striking. I want to see these two get it on.
And that's the thing is, you know, that's what's great about that fight is you don't know who could win that because they're both going to come out firing. And Cowboy has fucking ground game, and Cowboy has hands, and you know he usually tries to just get you with them hands. So him and Conor would be a great fight, dude. And they're both well-respected dudes in the fucking UFC. Enough to get a pay-per-view going for sure, dude.
Conor's leg kicks threw off Nate Diaz in the second fight. They wouldn't throw off Cerrone. You know, I don't know how that straight left will work on Cerrone, but I know them leg kicks is not going to throw him off his game. He'll be checking that shit.
So let me ask you something. I've been listening to old Big Papas to try to fucking kind of see how Stan edited things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I heard you say on there that Conor McGregor will never lose to somebody twice. Because do you still feel that way? Or you think fucking for sure that Khabib fucking has his number, dude?
I'm going to eat that up. I think Khabib got this motherfucker.
Well, let me say this in the context. You were saying that before he fought Nate Diaz again, so you were right.
See,
you said, I don't think Conor will lose to anybody twice.
That dude right there, I got a lot of respect for Conor. He got that laser left hand. The way he did Eddie, what's his name, really fucked me up. Eddie Alvarez.
Yeah, that was insane.
I like Eddie.
That was when I had to give Conor his kudos, dude.
That was the fight that made me say, damn.
Yep.
Damn. Like this dude right here. So you know what? And he got out wrestled. He did good against Khabib or whatever, but I mean.
Did he though?
Khabib would put that shit right back on.
He definitely made Ally Aquino look like a fucking G. Because Ally Aquino lasted 5 rounds with him, you know?
He might try to be stupid and stand with Conor, which is the dumbest thing for any human being to do. Don't stand there with him in an MMA fight and think he's not going to touch you. Get touched.
I want him and Ferguson so bad, man.
That'll be a good one.
And where Ferguson fucked up was he should have took that fight against Max Holloway, dude. Because you know the UFC's power trippers. So him turning that down, now fucking whoever wins Holloway fucking Poirier is going to get to fight Khabib. And they're going to be like, fuck you, Tony Ferguson. You tried to power trip on us. We have the power. That's the UFC's all about that, bro. You know.
I'm fighting whoever they put in front of me.
That's also why I'm bummed about UFC lately. Is it used to be when I first started watching it that if you earned that spot, you got that fight, dude. It's not that anymore, man. You know.
Yeah, you got just like I love the Diaz brothers. I don't know what the hell they doing.
Well, it sounds like Nick's not going to be around anymore.
See, I wouldn't mind.
It sounds like he's done. You know, like he doesn't want to fucking fight. You know.
Yeah, you out, then I'll have to wait for it.
I thought that Nate Poirier fight, I was super excited about that, and then that fell through. And honestly, I'm really excited about fucking Holloway Poirier. You know what I mean?
I've grown to like Max Holloway a lot.
Me too. I think if you roll that fight back, he'll beat Conor.
I've grown. Oh my god.
That's the fight too. I mean, if Holloway wins this in 155, he could 100% fight Conor, and then whoever wins that gets to fight Khabib. You know what I mean?
Ooh, that'd be fucking dope.
But I mean, you almost had a Holloway Khabib, and that didn't happen too. So I don't know, man. That 155 division is pretty stacked with people that deserve to fight Khabib, dude. But it's on hold because Khabib got in trouble too, you know? And out of all those people, the one person I don't want to see fight Khabib is Conor. Do you know what I mean? I'll watch Poirier. I'll watch fucking Ferguson. I'll watch Holloway. I do not want to see Conor McGregor, Khabib too. I don't give a fuck. Let him fight. Let Cowboy fight Khabib as well. I'll watch any of those dudes fight Khabib, dude. You know what I mean? And you know Khabib will take it too. He'll take all comers, bro.
He'll maul Cerrone.
I would have loved to see him fight GSP too.
Yeah, well, yeah, he fucked around and retired. I wish he wouldn't have did that.
No, they fucking didn't let him get that fight. He was waiting around for that Khabib fight, and Khabib wanted it, and he wanted it, but they don't want.